I'm ready for the third layer. So I've already brought the needle up. It's on top of the canvas where I need it to go down. And I'm just following the same order that I've been following. I'm holding my thread for my second layer kind of out of the way for right now. Oh, now see, that's in the wrong spot. I know that's in the wrong spot. Let's get it in the right spot. It's real easy to tell when you've gone astray. There we go. I'm supposed to join up with this one. Not this one yet. Nope, I'm still in the wrong spot. Here I was feeling all confident and like I knew exactly what I was doing. I guess I should be looking more at the end points. Y'all are all screaming at the camera going, no, no, it's in the wrong spot. Okay. Let's try over here. I think that this might be the better place for it. Okay, now that looks right. I'm following along the same lines as the previous stitches. Now come up over here. And I'm going to go down over here, because I'm going to follow this line. Okay. Now, if I follow, this is where I went down, so I need to follow this line to where I need to bring the needle up. And now let's follow this line. This is where it needs to go down. Now if I followed this line, this is where the needle needs to come up. Make sure I don't come up too many places away. 1, 2, 3. And back down to here. Come up here again. And follow this line. To there. I'm going to follow this line. Back down here. Now these threads have kind of shifted around a little bit on me. Make sure I'm not catching the thread for the fourth layer. Okay, so now this is finished, the third layer. And now I can see enough to go ahead and anchor this thread. I'm through with this thread. I won't be using it again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my fingernail, move it aside just a little bit, And I'm going to make my pin stitch right here. I'm taking care not to catch any of the threads. And I'm going to make my pin stitch 3 times over the same canvas thread. Okay, so that's 3. That's well anchored. Now I'm going to bring the needle up one more time. And I'm going to pull up on the thread. I'm pulling up. I've got a lot of tension on it. And now I'm going to hold my scissors very flat next to the canvas and snip that thread. Did you see it pop back up? That will help the thread to stay in place the way it needs to. Now I started with 112 inches. That was way more than I needed by about .24 inches. So I'll make a note in the instructions so you won't start with too long a thread. Now I'm ready to clip this, and I'm going to rethread the needle. This is going to be a little tricky to rethread the needle from underneath, but I think I can probably do it. In case you're wondering how I know the length of the thread to use, I'm using my stretcher bars as a guide. I know that my stretcher bars are 8 inches, and so I just lay the thread alongside the stretcher bars, however many inches I need, so 8, 16, 24, etc. Now I'm ready to do a little pin stitch, so I'm going to separate the thread, move it down just a little bit. Got a little bit of a rough place on that nail. I hope it's not going to snag my threads. And again, I'm going to do 3 times over the same canvas thread for my pin stitch. Don't come unthreaded on me. We're almost done. Now, if it makes you nervous to clip the thread on the front, you can certainly clip it on the back. I clip it on the front so I don't have to turn my needle over, or my canvas over. I'm going to pull up, hold my scissors flat, snip. And so now this thread is anchored. I'm through with this layer.